So our family's always been pretty, fortunate relative to others in terms economically. It seems like, there used to be a lot of servants at one time. We're not there anymore, but we're still doing okay. But there's also been like a component of volunteerism, of giving back. I mean, I know your grandfather retired very young to basically just do philanthropy, right?
He was involved with the Red Cross during a war. It must have been the First World War. And he was involved with Alto workshops, which was, at that time, it was a workshop for tuberculosis patients, I think, who got to get them back into the workforce after they've been to places like Saranac. There was a big TB hospital up there. There was also one in Springfield, Mass., but there was one up here.
So going back then to the family a little bit, so your grandfather did volunteer work. He worked with a hospital, right? Was he Montefiore?
Montefiore was well, maybe he did. I know Grandy worked at No, she didn't work at Phoebe worked at Montefiore. Grandy worked at, there's a hospital about 97th Street between FDR Drive and First Avenue. That's the one Grandy volunteered at. Grandma was a volunteer with the schools, something. Oh, true. I used to know that one too. Something that had to do with education.
And then your mother was with
Mom,
visiting nurse service.
She started out down on the Lower East Side, and then she went to the visiting nurse service and worked. She was there for over 50 years. She got a plaque or something for 50 years, and it was still there. She still was volunteering there until she died at 88. And everybody did volunteer work, but that's what they weren't working. You got to do something, and I think probably more than any other. Well, I don't know about more than any, but Jews tend to be more philanthropic and more interested in helping those less fortunate. I think it appears to be.